Atomic Samurai, one of the most prominent S-Class heroes. He's renowned for his unparalleled swordsmanship and competent leadership. As a master of the sword and the leader of the Holy Order, Atomic Samurai commands respect not only from his peers, but also from his adversaries. His feats in battle showcase a combination of speed, precision, power, and unmatched combat intelligence. The series of One Punch Man has done its best to nerf Atomic Samurai in order to highlight the qualities of other heroes and monsters. Haragiri stated that he had already surpassed the speed of sound with his draw speed before monstrification. This means that he was several times faster than that currently. He almost managed to put his blade on Atomic Samurai's neck, but not before Atomic cut him into innumerable quantities. This is a great display of Atomic Samurai's speed and precision, because he not only managed to react and draw after a blade was already at his neck, but he also cut through the sword and Haragiri with tremendous speed. While Haragiri was likely a dragon because of his speed, G5 was a different threat. This robot copied Atomic Samurai's style and thought he had replicated and improved it, made it faster, more precise. But his two-sword style Atomic Slash was just a cheap imitation. A cheap imitation that would probably defeat most demons in the series and some dragons like Bakuzan. I didn't even mention how Atomic Samurai showed he could cut through lasers and smoke while fighting this same threat. It shows there's a technique to his cuts, as was recently emphasized when confronting King. The Melzigard fight helped us fall in love with not just Atomic Samurai, but One Punch Man in general. To see a samurai, a martial artist, a high school gangster with a bat, and a prisoner team up was unique and interesting. I'd like to point out that once again, or I guess for the first time, the monster specifically directly countered Atomic Samurai's fighting style. This is why the community has grown to meme him on occasion. He can't seem to catch a break. Atomic Samurai is proof that the evasiveness of Melzigard's orbs is effective. Black Sperm was one of the greatest monsters in the series. Psycho specifically sent him to neutralize the threat that Atomic Samurai presented. This is specifically after she had ordered Haragiri to kill Atomic Samurai regardless, an order not given for anyone else. The same monster that took on literally the entirety of the assault force and was winning. Panel after panel after panel of Black Sperm bodying the entire assault force that consisted of several top-end S-Class, the best of the best, literally. And Atomic Samurai took on that apocalypse alone. By himself, he forced the splitting of a multitude of sperms in the thousands and still held out. I need to clearly restate that the monster who was beating on Bang, Tatsumaki, Genos, Metalbat, Atomic Samurai held off on his own, even though the monster had an exact counter for his fighting style. Atomic Samurai's attack speed is one of the fastest in the series. His style of cutting his opponents into pieces in the blink of an eye is a greater presentation of speed than the many Constellation events that we've seen throughout the series. While a Flashy Slash has great merit against the Ninja Brothers, someone like Atomic Samurai, who's adept at cutting through all kinds of materials, from steel, smoke, lasers, and more, would kill Flashy Flash in an exchange. Best example is like throwing a pencil through the blades of an industrial fan. The pencil would not be left intact. Darkshine made a statement that if Garou had encountered Atomic Samurai, King, or Tatsumaki instead of himself, he would have run out of luck. At that time period, Darkshine had a point. Garou quickly evolved past him, and likely would have for any opponent. Garou proved himself against Spring Mustachio, a sword user. While I'm not implying that there's any comparison in terms of skill with Atomic Samurai, it shows that Garou is capable of fighting lethal weapon users with some effectiveness. It's not a coincidence that these fighters never encountered Garou before he was strong enough. To be clear, I'm saying that a fight between the Garou who fought Darkshine and Atomic Samurai would go Atomic's way, with a good chance of Garou evolving. The reason why Rover has the advantage against Atomic Samurai is because of the resilience and ferocity of his explosive bombs. Inking the Saitama Punch is a feat that Atomic Samurai has yet to replicate, and Rover quickly recovered from even that. While Atomic may be able to cut and deal with some of the bombs, the frequency and explosive force that they come with is overwhelming. A lot of people claim that Atomic Samurai should now be able to beat Elder Centipede, but I don't like it. He could use powerful air slashes in between his segments, and while using the Sunblade, he may even be able to cut it in half. Letting the Homeless Spirit Bomb and the Jirochi Bomb give him that power, but getting through the shell directly is a whole different story. I've got Atomic Samurai beating Golden Sperm because of his in-canon performance. Not only did he cut through Homeless Emperor's Spirit Bomb, but he had just finished holding off an entire army of Sperm, half of which he was fighting alone. Even with that being the case, he still took a 12 trillion cell arm from Golden Sperm, a defensive juggernaut. In an extended fight, not only should Atomic Samurai be able to take more than one hit, unlike an exhausted Darkshine, but he would likely deal a fatal blow in a close quarters exchange. At full stamina, Atomic Samurai can for sure use more of the Sunblade. Atomic Samurai's numerous battles against some of the most powerful and dangerous adversaries demonstrate his unparalleled strength and skill. His ability to adapt to different opponents, exploit weaknesses, and maintain composure under pressure underscores his status as one of one. Exceptional swordsmanship, unwavering resolve, and dedication to protecting humanity. A symbol of strength and resilience. Atomic Samurai stands as a testament to what it means to be a hero.